Hello everyone, I'm Vaughn the Stampede, and today I'll be discussing the music career and life of Bill Withers. William Harris Withers Jr. was born on July 4th, 1938, in a small coal town of Slapford, West Virginia. Bill was the youngest of 6 children. His mother was a maid and his father was a coal miner. His parents would soon split, and when Bill was 13, his father passed away. At the age of 17, Bill enlisted in the United States Navy and served as an aircraft mechanic. Withers, which was discharged after serving 9 years of service. Withers would relocate to San Jose, where he worked as a milkman, made aircraft parts, and eventually worked on planes.
Yeah, I made bathrooms for airplanes, yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it wasn't, I made them before anybody used them.
Oh, I guess that's what makes it different.
Yeah.
Did you get bored or just decide to quit?
No, but I think if you're alive, and you have any kind of energy going at all, I think things kind of naturally evolve. You evolve from one thing to another thing.
He left the Navy in 1965 and relocated to Los Angeles in 1967 to start a music career. Withers would soon record his debut single, 3 Nights in the Morning. After his first single was released, Withers would invest money into a demo. Withers got some help from Ray Jackson from the Watts 103rd Street Rhythm Band and was signed to Sussex Records. In 1971, Withers released his debut album, Just As I Am, which peaked at number 5 at the US Billboard Black Album charts and number 39 in the US Billboard Pop charts. Just I Am had 2 singles, Ain't No Sunshine and Grandma's Hands.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone to love. Grandma's hands pick me up each time I fail.
I thought that Ain't No Sunshine was the best song on that album, because people talk a lot. Let me tell you something. Ain't No Sunshine was the B-side of my first single. So had somebody not thrown away the best song on my first album, I wouldn't have had a career. People say, well, what made your grandmother that memorable to you? When you birth a black child, you take on the world, brother. Because you have to convince that child that everybody that thinks all that shit about them is wrong. How hard must it be to lift somebody else up when somebody's beating you down? God damn, man, come on, brother.
The cover of Just I Am has a picture of Withers at his job at Weber's Aircraft in Burbank, California. Just I Am will become a success. Withers won a Grammy Award for Best R&B Song for Ain't No Sunshine at the 14th Annual Grammy Awards in 1972. The track had already sold over 1 million copies and was awarded a gold disc by the RIAA in September 1971. After a long hiatus from touring, Withers released his second album, Still Bill. The album was put together by Withers himself and Charles White from Watts 103rd Street Rhythm Band. Still Bill reached number 4 on the R&B charts. The album featured 2 singles, Use Me and Lean on Me.
All you want to do is use me, lean on me when you're not strong.
Before his next album, Withers scored his 5th top 20 R&B hit in late 1972 by a song called Let Us Love. In 1973, Withers would marry actress Denise Nichols in 1973 during her time on the sitcom Room 222, but would soon divorce a year later.
Don't know your wife, Denise Nichols, from Room 222, right? The old TV series. I don't know if it's still around now. But, that's a whole new thing that, you know, you're making lots of money now. You're married to a Hollywood starlet.
Well, I'm in the process of becoming unmarried to a Hollywood starlet, okay. So I'm about to go back to my simpler way of life.
Here's what I read on RollingStone.com about their relationship. Quote, their wedding day was the weirdest thing I've ever seen, Advent says. I remember her semi-crying, she said. He doesn't love me, I said. Bill, what are you doing getting married? He said, I want everyone back at home to know I'm marrying one of these Hollywood actresses. Withers and Nichols had terrible fights, which soon began getting coverage in magazines like Jet. The couple split after a little more than a year. Withers poured all his pain from the breakup into his 1974 LP, Justments. Keep in mind, this was years before Marvin Gaye did it with Here, My Dear. End quote. Withers would release Justments in 1974. It had 3 hits: You, Heartbreak Road, and The Same Love That Made Me Laugh.
You got the nerve to call me narrow-minded. Hope that she'll be tender. Same love that made me laugh, make me cry.
Legal issues between Withers and Success prevented further recording sessions until Columbia signed the singer a year later. Columbia bought Withers' back catalog, re-releasing his early records, but Justments was not reissued on CD until 2010. Withers shared vocals with Bobby Womack on the single It's All Over Now. In that same year, Making Music was released. The album was the first album on Columbia Records due to Success folding in July of 1975. It ranked number 7 in the R&B charts. Making Music had 2 singles, I Wish You Well and Make Love to Your Mind.
I wish you children that grew to make you. I wanna make love to your mind.
His relationship with Columbia Records became increasingly strained by the material the label deemed unworthy of release. Naked and Warm, Withers' 5th studio album, didn't sell so well in the pop charts, only spawning 2 singles.
Close to me, certain well I'd go and find another place to play.
Marjorie did a lot better than his previous album. Marjorie had 2 singles, Lovely Night for Dancing and Lovely Day.
Dancing all night long. A lovely day.
Has gone on to become one of Withers' signature songs, practically in the UK, where it was a top 10 hit both on its original release and again a remix version in 1988. In 1979, Withers released About Love. About Love peaked at number 50 on the R&B charts and number 134 on the Billboard 200. The album featured mellow and introspective lyrics.
Don't it make it better? Taking good, it's got something to do with your movie shoot and do.
Watching You, Watching Me will become Withers' final album. The album was ignored in both critically and commercially. Even though Watching You, Watching Me had 3 singles,
Oh yeah, what a perfect sight. Oh yeah, something that turns you on.
Withers would have issues with Columbia Records and being unable to get his songs approved in certain projects from 1977 to 1985. Especially the song Just the Two of Us, released in February 1981.
Just the 2 of us, we can make it if we try. Just the 2 of us.
Withers would soon leave the music industry during the mid-80s since the music genre itself was changing. His music has been sampled by many artists such as Dr. Dre, Kendrick Lamar, Blackstreet, and etc.
Just me and you. Just the 2 of us. Need somebody to lean on. Lean on me. I know exactly what happened. You ran outside when you heard my brother cry for help. Held him like a newborn baby.
Bill Withers. This is a very humble man. He didn't have any regrets leaving the music industry. Sadly, Bill Withers would pass away at the age of 81 on March 3rd, 2020 from heart complications. Thanks, Bill Withers. Your writing and musical skills will last till the end of time. Hey everyone, this is Vaughn the Stampede. Sorry if this video being so late. Life has been really crazy, dealing with work, Corona, and the riots going around. It's just been a really crazy year so far. 2020 is like, Jesus Christ. And whoa, I made it to 4,000 subscribers thanks to you guys. Y'all the real MVP. I gotta do something cool or something special. But thank you, you guys. And also, Black Lives will always matter. I love y'all. I'm Von the Stampede. And I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.